I've had some friends suggest I should talk about wines and share some of my favorites. And the reason being is whenever I have guests visit and we sit down for dinner, and I usually suggest a wine. And we pair a wine with the dinner, and it's almost unanimous that everyone loves the wine that I suggest. And it's not because I'm a wine expert, but I do enjoy the research and reading about wines, but I have a very specific palate and I know exactly what I like and what I don't like. So this wine is a very special wine, and not just because of how full-bodied it is and how interesting, but the story behind it. That Christy and I, we love to travel, we love to spend time in Italy and France, and on a recent trip to Italy, this is one of the wines that we sampled and we really appreciated it. And when we travel to Italy or France or anywhere we go, we always get off the beaten path. We don't go to the tourist areas. We essentially get involved in the community. We eat at the restaurants that the locals eat at. We sample the wines that the locals actually prefer. And this was one of those wines. And it was a wine that I absolutely had to have, that I had to bring back from Italy. You let it air just a little bit, and then after it airs, and when you take your first sip, it's essentially, you can feel it dancing on your tongue. It almost reminds me of when I was a young boy and we would have a bag of Pop Rocks, if that means anything to you, but you can feel the sensations on your tongue. And it's not that it burns or anything like that, but it is full-bodied. You can taste a lot of the flavors. And again, I think a lot of us are going to be a little different in what we taste, but you can just taste a lot of fruit, and it ends with a hint of chocolate. And this has been a really popular wine when we have our dinner parties here. And it's a wine that I'd suggest you try. And I'd love to read your comments and see what you think about it. It's a little more difficult to find. It's not extremely. You might have to order it from Italy or something like that. But I think it's a fantastic wine to try. And again, love to see your comments.